How's it going, bros? My name is Pewdiepie. Today, we're gonna make some 3x3s. I recently watched the boys at the Trash Taste do this. It was an old thing. I don't know if people still are doing this, but it reminded me of it. I remember people would post like their 9 favorite of something. It was usually video games. I never actually made one. It feels like a tier list kind of thing, but for your favorite. It was always like, this is what defines me. Look at this. It even became like a meme, like, get a load of my sweet 3x3. It's totally original. It totally reflects my true taste. I have good taste, right? Look at me. I love these games and nothing else. I'm totally, dare I say, your guy. Okay, so I wanted to try and make my 3x3. Let's start off with games. One of my favorite games. I don't like video games. I have nothing to put. Fuck, this is hard. I think I'll just do the games that impacted me the most. Star Fox 64. I had never heard of this game before. But me and my parents, we were on holiday in Spain. And in Spain, you could buy like really cheap video games. It's also where you can buy on the market like those Game Boy cartridges that had like 100 fucking ripped off illegal games on them. And it was just the best. I was allowed to pick up one game, and I randomly picked up Star Fox 64. I had no idea what it was, but it was such an amazing time to play that game. That game blew my mind. I think it was one of those games like, you kids will never experience this, okay? But, or maybe you will. I'm sure you will. I'm being a little boomery here. But I remember one of the most fun things about video games when you were a kid was like talking about video games with your friends. And Star Fox was one of those games that had a couple of secrets in it. And I remember going to school and talking about it and being like, what the different stuff that we had discovered and like the different levels. And there's a submarine level? No, you're kidding me. What? I just have to go left and then right? I'm like, whoa. I can't wait to come home after school to try this out, right? That was just so exciting and so much fun. And I think that's why, you know, Star Fox, it's an alright game. It's an alright game. It's not the best game, I know that. But to me, and the experience I had with the game, it's gotta be up there, you know? And the Rumble Pack, that was sick. That was the first time I had the Rumble Pack. I also remember the last boss was so cool. I was like, holy shit. It clearly just ripped off Star Wars, but whatever. God, it scared the shit out of me, dude. And another thing I love about this game is that all the lines are so iconic and just burnt into my brain.
There's one more to go. Ah! All range mode. All aircraft report. We're heading for Aquis.
We're heading for what? Dude, Slippy's was the best. I fucking love Slippy.
Thought you could hide from me, eh? Don't forget me. Do something. Are you okay? Data analysis complete. Here it comes. Ah! I'm hit. Don't worry. Slippy's here. Enemy ahead.
Which is the one? Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side. Never forgetting.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
The amount of times this fucker would tell me that. Which was the best line, though. The best line in the whole game is, can't let you do that. Stop. This blew my mind. I was like, this is the coolest thing.
Can't let you do that. Stop.
Andros has ordered us to take you down.
Happy. Long time no see.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't explain why I thought this was so cool. I was like, can't let you do that, Starbucks. This scene is ingrained to my childhood. That's so funny. Like, I'm sharing that experience with other people and I don't know why. I think there was some background that, like, he's the one that killed your dad. And then he shows up out of nowhere and it's like, can't let you do that, Starbucks.
Can't let you do that. Stop.
Hell fucking yeah! I realize now there's so many games that come to mind. I gotta put Donkey Kong Country 2 on this bitch. I gotta put this shit on this. Oh my god, this game. And this does not suit the 3x3, the 1x1 square formula, but whatever. Okay, I talked about this before, but so I wasn't allowed to have a game console. I don't know why. Like, my mom loved playing video games. I guess she did it more for herself. She's like, no, we're not having a game console. She cracked eventually. All right. But it meant that whenever I was sick, we would rent a game console. So being sick was like the greatest thing in the entire universe for me. Because then I would always pick a Donkey Kong games. I loved them. But the one I enjoyed the most was Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest. I replayed it not long ago, and it's still a legitimately good platformer. And the thing was, you could play 2 players with it. I don't know if that was a common thing back in the day. I don't think it necessarily was. So to be able to play like a game with your friend, no, I think that was pretty common. But I just remember this was like the first game I played that was together with someone else. I would play with my sister, I would play with my mom. It was just so fun. Oh, I remember even when I wasn't sick anymore, my mom kept the console rented and then she would play it in her bedroom. And then if she got stuck on a level, I would have to come in and play with her. Oh, it's so funny how all these like sound effects and shit are so ingrained in you, but especially that soundtrack. I think this is the greatest soundtrack of any video game. I already know which song I love. Is it the this one? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Takes me back, man. So good. There's so many more good songs on this. Oh, yeah. Chilled Mouse literally just like re-uploads them and they got a ton of views. So good. So good. Beautiful. Checkpoint. Get done with school and I can finally focus on YouTube right now. Wait, what? What is with the checkpoint meme? People are like updating how they're doing based on this video. What the fuck is this meme? Feeling lonely lately. What the? Okay, my checkpoint. Came from some nostalgia. This game fucking slaps. I had a great childhood. No complaints. What the fuck am I looking at? Another obvious one for me is the game Tibia. I talked about this game before. The best version was clearly 7.6, I think. It looked like this. This is what the fucking game looked like. Can you believe it? Can you make anything uglier? I guess this game was kind of like RuneScape, but from the overhead perspective only. And I played it with my friends, and it's probably the most fun I've ever had in video games. Playing this fucking game, because it was complete anarchy. You could do whatever you wanted in this game. You could fuck people over so bad. And as a young kid playing it, you obviously got fucked over, but you fucked over so many people. It is so funny. I still remember like these memories of just making people get so pissed off. It's like the best part of my childhood. Oh man, what could you do? I'm sure there's the same scams like in RuneScape, but like you could trade items with people, and back in the day you would have to like write in a public chat or something, be like, okay, I'm trading this item, and you would hope someone else would see it and then reply, and then you have to be like, okay, which city are you in? The map in Tibia is fucking huge, so they're like, oh, I'm in Thais, oh, I'm in Venor, okay, I'll come to you, but then you have to pay extra. No, it's fine, I'll come to you, don't pay extra or whatever. And then so much to organize just to get a fucking item, right? But it was part of the game. So finally you make it to each other and you're supposed to make the trade. And what you could do to scam people was you take like, I even remember. Alright, this item. You would take that. That's a low level scam though. So someone would trade you Warhammer. You don't even get that much money out of it. It's worth 1,200. So you would trade this item with people. I remember doing this a lot. Because it's easy to do on a low level. Oh, you have to be level 50 to use it now. Oh, what a shame. They nerfed it. Such a good, like, early... whatever. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, so someone would trade you this, and you would trade it with them, and then it would pop up a window, like, you are trading this with this. You see their money, and they see your Warhammer. And then you click cancel, and they're like, oops, sorry, I clicked trade again. And then you trade again, and it shows up Warhammer, and they show the money. And it's like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. Clicked cancel again. And then the third time, you trade Battle Hammer instead. It's garbage, worth nothing. And since they're just ready to click yes, and they look kind of similar, it's a great way to trick people out of their money. There's like a million things like that you can do in Tibia. And the ways to steal people's money, threaten them, extort them for money. It was the best. I'm annoying now. Imagine how annoying I was playing this game. as a child. You can't. I was the worst. I could talk about memories from this game for days, and I'll forever be grateful to Tibia for what it was. Now it seems like it's just pay to win. It's kind of a shame. I don't know if you can put Dota 1 on the list, because it wasn't a game. It was like a mod from Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. Oh yeah, I would play the sniper a lot. He was so fun. Such an easy character. When was this? Like, when did Dota came out? 2003 we were playing this. Me and my friends in Sweden, we would go to these net cafes. I guess I'll have to put this game on. Technically, this wasn't the game, but it was a mod from this game. So yeah, we would go to net cafes and we would play this all together, like a party of, what is it, 4 or 5, I don't remember. And we would play it against either online or against other people in the net cafe. And just yelling at each other all in the same room, playing games together on a computer. You know, that wasn't possible without net cafes back in the day. Not everyone had a computer like that at home and with stable internet, especially, was just like not a thing. And now it's huge. Not in Sweden, surprisingly, because everyone's got their own computer, but in other countries like Korea and I don't fucking know. I just remember that being so much fun, and like on a Saturday, call up your friends. We would all go to town to a net cafe to play Dota together. Just amazing memories. So for the Dota, when that came out, I remember Dota stopped being popular and some other clones of Dota came out. I know there was some problem with the lawsuit and, you know, because it was a mod and the mod of the game was becoming better than the game itself, and it was kind of awkward. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember League of Legends coming out, right? And we were all laughing our asses off. 2009. Well, how old was I then? 20? Yeah, I was 20. Fuck, I wasn't that young. What the fuck? Is that possible? Well, anyway, I remember when League of Legends first came out, we were like, there's no way this garbage is gonna become popular. Are you kidding me? It looks like fucking trash. Look how colorful and dumb it is. That was like the biggest game of all time. It's like, oh, guess we were wrong. I never played much MOBA after that, but I mean, yeah, MOBA is huge now. Everyone's probably played at some point. I think I had my fun with it. Like, I don't really see a reason to jump into it. Now, MOBA will never be as fun as when we played it all together, net cafes in Sweden. That was such a good fucking time. Clearly, there's like some sort of interaction with a lot of these games. It's not just how I experience them, but it's how I experience them with other people, with friends or family. I think that's kind of cool. Like, that's what left more of an impact. I just noticed a pattern. I'm trying to think of like games now that I played on my own that kind of blew my mind. I think there's the YouTube ones that I played that I will get into, but I'm trying to think pre-YouTube still. Because I can easily just slap Minecraft on there. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess now is a good time to add Minecraft. Obviously, I gotta add Minecraft. This game, I had one of the most fun times on my YouTube channel thanks to this game. So I'll forever be grateful for it, for sure. Like, all the excitement for a new episode for this game, and all the excitement for me looking forward to record a new episode as well. It's the fucking best feeling in the world, man. So good. That week when I literally got married, beat the Ender Dragon at the same time. How lit was that, dude? That's a highlight. That's a peak for sure. It's also a game that I played before I did YouTube. It was actually the first thing I ever recorded. I don't have the original footage of it, but it was, kind of ironically. Like, I kind of started my YouTube at the same time as Minecraft became big, and then I avoided playing it for so long just because I thought it was like too popular and kind of cringy, and then I realized, hey, it's actually a fucking amazing game. And I love being able to share that with you guys as well online. Now, I don't know, like, I played it so much. If there's new updates, I'll obviously check it out, but I don't know, man. Did anyone ever play this game?
Favorite third-party developer was for the Nintendo 64. They'll probably tell.
I feel like this could easily be on the list. It's just that I'm not convinced. This is one of those games I loved. It was so fucking weird and trippy. Yeah, it's one of those underrated games that legitimately was really good. I just don't have like that personal connection to it, really. It feels like one of those games you would put on your 3x3 to be like, hey, look at me, guys. I get this underrated game. Yeah, it's definitely. There was another one like that on the 64. Oh, Pokemon Snap, Diddy Kong Racing, dude. Like, any game on the Nintendo 64 is almost worth it. Banjo-Kazooie, oh my god. Star Fox 64. Yeah. Legend of Zelda. Oh, GoldenEye was so... That could easily be on the list. Could easily be on the list. It's just not there. I don't have that connection in my soul like I do with all these other titles, you know? Even though amazing games. Mario Kart 64, same. Super Mario 64, same. Legend of Zelda, same. It's just not fully there. The heart isn't fully there, man. Oh my god, how could I even forget for even a second? I had the blue one. I wanted the red one, but I got the blue one. And oh boy. Shit. What was it about this game that just blew everyone's mind? I don't know. The whole like going on an adventure and then proving your challenge up for the challenge in all the gyms. You know, getting that emotional attachment to your Pokemons. Get to role play in this really... And the anime that came out at the same time, I think, as well, just gave this such a heavy impact. Oh my god. This game was so good. And another great part about this game was that everyone was playing it. Like, every kid in Sweden had a Game Boy loaded up with either the red or the blue Pokemon on it, right? And also, another part of it was I had one of these cables. I convinced my mom to buy it. So you could play against other people. So their Pokemon against your Pokemon. Which to me was like the coolest thing. Because I'm like, this is what Pokemon is all about. You battle each other with your Pokemons. So I would go around with my fucking cable and challenge all these dumbass kids. Who weren't ready for a random kid to challenge them. And I, of course, would have the most annoying, cheekiest setup of only like... I would have all the psychic Pokemon and just use sleep over and over again. And I was like, that's so cool. I'm like one of those gym people because they only use one set of Pokemon. And I'm like the psychic Pokemon guy. And I sleep them and then they die. And it's awesome. And they can't do anything. You fools. So fun. Fucking hell, such a good game. Alright, we only got 3 spots left. What's it gonna be? Obviously, Amnesia the Dark Descent. There just wasn't any other horror game out there like this game. And for someone that had no experience with horror games, or even barely was able to watch horror movies, to go through this game was just such an insane experience in itself. I've never been so scared in my life, and I probably will never be so scared in my life. It was also at the time where I was starting off YouTube. I was still in university, and I was really struggling on what I wanted to do, but I thought, you know, it might be fun to record myself playing this game. It's not really a thing that people did at the time. It wasn't popular, but I thought, okay, well, if I have to go through and play this game that I'm clearly way too scared of playing, I might as well record myself playing it. I think this is the part where I was the most scared ever. I was so scared. The video that started it all. The beginning of a legend. What a wimp. It wasn't like a huge thing for my channel right away. I was still fairly small for a very, 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 very long time. Okay? But Amnesia obviously became the thing that got my channel started. But it wasn't like I played it and viral huge. It just was one of those things. I had just moved out of my parents' house at the time, and I would wake up at like 4 a.m., load up Amnesia, start recording it. It was a weird time, but I loved it. Good memories. We got 2 more. I'm gonna fill this with. I'm asking Reddit, which one? They like Outlast, classic PewDiePie, Last of Us. Last of Us is almost worthy. It just isn't. Well, Last of Us is really close, actually. Which is a shame, because I hated the second one. I'm close to putting it on there, actually. Just because it was at the time where I was becoming the biggest channel on the site, and it was such an engaging experience. It was one of the biggest playthroughs I'll probably ever have after Amnesia. I don't know, I'm not like a huge fan of the game. It's more like my experience with the game and sharing it with you guys online. I don't know if it's worthy, actually. We'll put it there for now. Dude, we've done some crazy playthroughs on this channel. I know, I forgot one. This is... Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I love this game. I love this game. I had so much fucking fun playing this game. It was such a good shooter. Absolutely. Yeah, no regrets. This is also the kind of game I played before YouTube. Let me log into my old Steam account and see how many hours I have in that stupid game. 917. It's not that bad. Just 40 days of my life, roughly. I'm removing Last of Us. Sorry. Oh, fucking Bully was so good. Any of the Dark Souls games could be good too. I love those. I don't know. I think I know. Sorry, I'm a boomer. This is legitimately just an amazing fucking game. Okay, you can play it now, today, and it has aged perfectly. Okay, it's still amazing. One of my favorite single-player games. It's probably this or BioShock 1, but I think Half-Life 2 is better. There you go. There's my 3x3. I did it. I think I'm satisfied. I'm actually happy with it. I didn't think I would be. What the fuck? This is so weird to look at. Dude, thank you for letting me rant about my own reminiscences. What are your experiences? I want to know. Let me know if you shared any of my my childhood or gaming experiences. Let me know what they are. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Brofist.
You thought it was dead, but true relevance never really died. Welcome to the first Undead game! Use any item in your inventory and make memes inside Tuber Simulator. Add some of our patented stickers in there. Stickers are emotions. Memes are emotions. Express your emotions with memes! Share them for likes. Share them for love. Get up for free! And who knows? Maybe I'll review your memes. The greatest honor of all time. Full circle, baby! Download it! Make a meme!
We need subtitles on this.